Hi, I'm Tom Presper with Presper Financial Architects, and today I want to talk about Tax Form 1099-B. We've had some questions from clients recently about the difference between covered shares and non-covered shares. Now, this does not impact your IRAs or your 401ks. It's typically your non-qualified investment accounts that you might own individually, joint with your spouse, or as a trust. So a little bit of history. Prior to 2012, the IRS trusted us to track cost basis on the investments that we had, stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. And if we sold one of those, they trusted us to report that accurately on our tax returns and to pay appropriate taxes. Well, after 2012, rather than trusting the taxpayer to track this, they have burdened our custodians, Pershing, TD Ameritrade, Schwab, companies like that, to track this information, giving them more confidence that they're getting accurate information and we're paying the proper taxes that are due. For definition purposes, non-covered shares are shares that you purchased prior to 2012. Covered shares are shares that you purchased after 2012. Both of these are reported on the 1099-B, but covered shares are reported both to you and to the IRS. That's the key difference. Non-covered shares are not reported to the IRS, so you have to track the cost basis on those and fill that in on your tax return when you file it. Tax preparers and CPAs are aware of this, but if you do your own taxes, you might want to pay attention if there's a large difference between the gross proceeds or sales and the cost basis. And I'll give you an example. We had a client that was in touch with us because last year they rebalanced their account. They had $100,000 in sales, but their 1099-B only showed $50,000 in cost basis. So their question to me was, do I owe taxes on that, Tom? So when we looked deeper into the form, what we found is that they had not recorded the non-covered assets on their tax form. And when we did that, their profits were less than $5,000, so it was not a big tax issue. Now, that information is on the 1099-B, whether they're covered or non-covered. We hope this brief explanation helps. If you have any other questions, feel free to give us a call, or better yet, call your tax practitioner that you work with. And good luck with tax season this year.